Mobile data is continuing to drive new revenues for operators, and today at Total Television we are talking to Jorgen Nilsson, the Chief Executive of Acision. Jorgen, tell us about where you fit into the mobile data market.
Thank you for the opportunity here. I think we actually have a long heritage in the telecom industry. Acision obviously is a rebrand company. The heritage actually started 20 years ago with a company called CMG, and then it went into CMG Logica, that then transferred 2008 to Acision. So under the last 20 years, we have had the opportunity to enable mobile operators to provide the services around messaging, consistently of SMS and MMS evolution.
And where do you see the future going?
That's a very good question. I wish I could have the crystal ball with me now, but I think what I can more or less say is that the messaging will grow constantly. I think we have seen many discussions that people have said that messaging is dead, it's a commodity. What we actually see now is a tremendous growth, maybe also because of the youth market who use messaging nearly like an instant messaging service.
What are the sort of the major trends that you're seeing across the spectrum?
I think the big thing, of course, is to see that messaging enables a lot of new over-the-top services. So I would say that the new things is to enable a mobile service like mobile banking, mobile payment. A lot of enterprises would like to do much more on mobile advertising and inject actually much more new ideas of leveraging the mobility and, of course, also the personality of messaging.
And how do you work with operators to help them enable to get the most out of their data services?
That's a very good question again. I think that we are just in the process to enable the operator to initiate new services, new personalized services faster. So one of the things or one of the tricks we are working with now is to enable new service introduction deployed in a cloud, in a central hosting model that will actually develop or actually provide the operators to much faster have friendly users test new features and new services before they actually launch them in full commercial operation.
Do you see cloud as being an important part of the future for mobile data?
Absolutely. I think it's in many ways, but I think actually not just the cost efficiency, which of course is the OPEX focus, but very much so actually to respond quickly. One thing I think we reflect on in Acision, how fast change happens these days. And for any companies to respond to someone else doing something, the cloud enables us to provide and enable to the operators to respond quickly to the internet companies' different propositions.
How do you drive innovation in the mobile data ecosystem?
That's also a very good question. And I think in Acision we try to make sure that we become more relevant for actually the enterprise community. And one thing we try to see is that how we can be more or less a clearinghouse between enterprises' requirements to use the mobile industry for advertising, for instance, their products and services. And we have different propositions how we actually can help an operator and an enterprise to connect each other and actually make a transaction for the enterprise of carrying a product and service advertising out to the whole world. Acision have nearly 300 operators as customers today in 135 countries. So we actually can help an enterprise to connect to the whole world of a community in one contract, in one go. And that's also in context what I talked about, the cloud earlier in this interview. But I also wanted to say the importance for Acision to be part of new ecosystems that are under establishment from Visa and MasterCard and banks and other companies who wants to take an early engagement and try to be part of these ecosystems. So we try to understand how we can be part of it, be relevant, and of course also add value. In Acision's ambition is, of course, continue to generate new revenue for the industry, for the operators, but also then assisting the enterprises. And we have also competitors, what we call service aggregators, that is out in the industry today. And they normally connect enterprises with the mobile services without paying the operators. So what we try to do is to become a clearinghouse that actually fulfill the two parties' interest of generating revenue, but also generating a professional, high-quality service.
Okay, well, thank you very much for talking to us today at Total Television.
Thank you so much.